But see that right there rolling out? Boy, I love that. I love that. You know why I love that? He can go without me. That's nice, man. That's nice. Well, I guess we'll just start the day off a man down. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. You can probably tell it's dark outside. 5:56 in the morning. On the way to the college. By myself. You gonna cut that whole 22-acre campus by yourself? Who else is gonna do it? It's got to be done. Nah. 003's on the way. He's in the other truck. Z-Man is probably not going to be able to be there. He has a legitimate family situation. Nothing bad, but just something came up. So, he sent me a message at like 1 something this morning. But anyway, do I need the other truck and the mowers? No, I don't. But I ran the old Super Z some yesterday, and I just want to take it out and run it some. You know, because it's one of our backups, and I love cutting with it too. But, you know, a backup ain't no good if you hadn't took it and run it and make sure everything seemed to be working well on it, right? So, I figured since I already had it loaded up, prepared to go, that I'd go ahead and bring it. And I left a little early. We were supposed to meet at 6 o'clock, which I'm sure 003's already on his way because he gets there early. So I just shot him a text, said, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and go because I gotta put gas. Both of these, one of them's got a half tank. The Super Z, which I want to use, is about empty. So I wanted to go ahead and get it filled up and take it out and run it some today. So anyway, that's what we got going on. See if I can get in this gas station. Oh yeah, they ain't busy yet. Go ahead and go over here. But anyway, that's what we got going. Let me get some fuel and get to the college. So here we go. The good news is we don't have but like 3 properties today. The bad news is one's 22 acres, one's about 6 acres, and one's about a half acre. It ain't really that bad though. We'll still be done, you know, fairly early today. I mean, not like at lunch, but you know, probably what we're gonna do, probably do this college, then I'll probably send 003 over to take care of the little doctor's office. I'll go ahead and head back to the church and start trimming or something. It won't take us, we probably cut the whole church. That's 6 acres. I don't imagine it takes us much over. I don't know, that cemetery's a little aggravating to cut, but the actual mowing, I doubt much over, probably not over an hour, which I guess we'll do the house too, so I don't know. Anyway, I'd say we got 4 hours here, 2 hours at the church, plus that little doctor's office, so you know, in a neighborhood of 6 hours, probably 7 with the driving and all. So starting at 6:30, so that'd be what, 1:30. So we'd have been done at lunch if we'd have had Z-Man. So here we go. There comes the 250, man. 350, I mean, what am I talking about? I don't even know what's going on. So anyway, there we are. Let's get it. All right, we done. Took us a little longer than normal, but we did things different. Me and him don't have a system down, so I cut the stuff that Z-Man normally cuts. He cut what I cut, and probably cut a half acre extra back there on the back, but it's okay. It's all good. But see that right there rolling out, boy, I love that. I love that. You know why I love that? He can go without me. That's nice, man. That's nice. That's nice. So 003 is headed to do one little doctor's office that we do on Friday, just because usually there's nobody there. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to the church. And I told him, well, actually I might get me something to eat, I don't know. I told him to go ahead and, if he want to stop and get him something to eat, stop and get him something to eat. And he can put it on the card. So, you know, I try to do that for him. Normally I do it on Friday. Used to, it'd be later when we got done with this, even though we had more people, because we would go out, they would go out and do 2 or 3 small ones. And then I would go, even if I had somebody with me, I would go do a 5-acre one before I come and met them here. So then we would all just kind of meet up here and start. So usually when we got done, you know, it'd be like 12:30, 1 o'clock. It's 10:44 now. So anyway, a lot of times when we leave here, this would be it. We'd be done, and I take them all out to lunch. Buy it. So, just a little token of appreciation, man. You know. I will say this, you know, owning a business, and I don't care what it is, if it's snow cones or out here in this, you know, cutting this grass, can be frustrating. Having employees can be frustrating. It is frustrating. I got some great guys, but you know, it's just the dynamics of, you know, one is because of the way our crew has been the last couple of years. You know, you got different people working with different people, the way schedules fall and stuff like that, like not the same guys work every day, and so then you get new guys going to properties they hadn't been to, only one of them's been there, and you know, it's like me and Z-Man. I mean, we got these properties, I mean, they down to a science now, most all of them. I mean, we pull up to a property, we don't even have to discuss what we're about to do, because you know, we've already done them, most of them probably at least 3 times, and so we just know what we're gonna do. They're blowing grass all out in the road, and that makes it simple. So now that's not to cut 003 short. I mean, he is good, but it takes some time to build that chemistry. But even with all that said, it can still be aggravating, you know, because you know, yesterday they hadn't been gone 15 minutes. I get a message, hey man, stander won't start. You know, they ain't got nothing to do with them, but that's equipment, or you know, this happens, the weed eater quit, you know, the edger's broke, backpack blower locked up. I mean, it's just always something. And you know, so you're trying to deal with it from a distance. Now most everything, we got multiples on the trailer, so we can still get done what we need to get done, but and that's why we have them. But you know, you have a backpack blower lock up and you're thinking, okay, we working today, you know, we gonna make, you know, 3 of us working, we're gonna make $1,400 or whatever. Now half of that's gone, you know. So that, I mean, that's just a frustration. So you know, that's just all part of it, though. I'm gonna run by Zaxby's, Arby's down here, get me something to eat too, might as well. But anyway, I'm just rambling on about that. I ain't complaining, it's just the reality of it. Just, you know, I try to be real here, and share how things really are. Now, I do have great guys, but anytime you're trying to manage something and you're dealing with customers and employees and, you know, equipment and schedules, gonna always be some frustration, man. Ain't gonna, as somebody long ago said, and many people have repeated, if it was easy, everybody, I don't even know where the camera's pointed, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, right? You know? So, all right, me get up here and get something to eat, get out to the church, get this weed eater whipping, man. All right, we got that one done. What did I say we'd be done about 1:30 today? It's actually 2:10, 2:09. But there was a little bit more weed eating. So this is the whole property, cemetery over there, of course the main churchyard, the field here, and then the house. And I did the fire station too, which that's about 10 minutes. But anyway, looks good though. Can't see all the stripes on here, but 003's up there ahead of me, and the 350. Look at all them ribeyes out there, man. Don't be looking at me like that. Hey, you on the Blackstone, man. Anyway, that still wasn't bad. We've done that and that little doctor's office. We done about 29 acres today, and it's 2:10. 2 guys. We started at well, I left the house about 5:35, probably somewhere in there, I imagine. No, I guess it was about 5:45. But 003, he left just a few minutes behind me. So, like, I stopped and got gas. So, you know, the 3 or 4 minutes it took me to get gas, when I pulled into college, before I could even shut the vehicle off, he was pulling in. So, I don't know, what we going, 8.5 hours, we'll say. Not bad for the amount of ground we covered. Now, you know, we don't charge, I don't charge for the church. And I only do it like 3 times a year. I'm just on their rotation. But now, if we were charging for that, you know, that'd have been 8.5 hours. Probably would have been, you know, around a $1,200 day, something like that. I don't even know. I don't know what I would, I mean, I just helped them. Now, if I was doing that, if I was just doing a random church that had that much property with a cemetery like that, well, I mean, just a cemetery would probably be a couple of $100. Just because of all the weed eating. And they do spray, but you know how it gets. Starts back, weeds grow up, and then the problem is out there, a lot of places you can't, I mean, in order to spray everywhere, the mower can't go, especially these 60-inch ones. I mean, you would have dead grass everywhere. So there's always, even when it's sprayed good, there's still some trimming. Just not like it was today. So, but it's all good. So anyway, 8.5 hours, you know, $1,200 or so if you were figuring it that way. You know, it's not a bad day, especially not for 2 guys. So that'd be, you know, 17 man hours into, say, 1,200, 13, something like that. Anyway, finna drop this stuff, man. Call it a day. Call it a week. We are done. Nothing to worry about tomorrow, you know. And like I said, we'd had Z-Man, we'd have been done at lunchtime. But anyway, it's all good. All good. There's that 350. We're playing chicken. He's coming at me. He's got to get back under the shelter. And I guess I'm going to put this one back over here. I need to clear out a spot for this trailer. A good spot, so. All right, let me get off here and get this stuff done.